Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for joining me for another Puzzle and Dragons video. Today we're going to get a super powerful addition to the box, and that is Yu. And this is something that I did sell some stuff in my box to be able to afford him, and I'm just kind of scraping by with the amount of MP I have. I think the worst thing I sold though was the third Erd I had in the box, as far as like most valuable. When I say worst thing, and this footage is it's actually from last night. It's not from today. And right there was the reason why. Last night we were at a 3x chance for a great or super. And while I would have loved to do this all live and kind of talk through it as I go, um, I wanted to at least have a greater chance of getting those greats and supers so I could use less snow globes to get UU up to speed. If you don't know, an MP monster takes 10 million experience to get maxed out. So you can see even here I'm at 97 there, which is not maxed out. Although since making the video, I did get him all the way to 99. We're actually just a moment we're going to go live with this team, or I guess with this leader, look over the team, and then hop in a dungeon. That's the plan at least. Um, you can see I had quite a few things planned. I had gotten some Tamadra. I had gotten some Evo materials ready to go. I spent the last few days putting all of the enhanced dragons I got to build up Sha Wu Jing and who's the other one? Zhu Yu. So that I had the evolution materials, and there we go. There's the fully evolved Yu, and you can see there's like not a lot moving that XP meter there. He needs some serious fodder in order to, um, get all the way maxed out. And now that we have his ultimate form, we get all the Tamadras in. And then, of course, after that, it is time for, come on, awakening. We get it. Time to get some pluses in this bad boy. So I don't have enough to 297 him right now, unfortunately. Um, but I do have uh, attack, recovery, and HP. I just have only attack is at 99. You could probably see that now. But I'll eventually get him to a 297, so he's a full hypermax, and then I will pentamax him with some sort of a skill inherit. I'm not exactly sure. I might actually use a Phoenix Rider since I have a dupe of him, and he puts up a nice 4-turn shield. Anyways, that's it for that video, so let's go and hop over live. Okay, guys, we are back and we are live. So here we have, this is kind of like my setup for this kind of like a face roll team. And you could see I have everyone here creates blue orbs and either has a haste or a skyfall. So basically, the strategy here, we're making blue orbs and we have a skyfall. Making blue orbs have a skyfall. Making a column of orbs with a haste. Oh, Thor's hanging out. And making 3 water and heal and have a haste as well. We have plenty of orb enhance and all that sort of stuff. So if you're not familiar with leader skill, he will attack up to 2.5x, 2.5 times with 2+ water combos. It's up to 4 water combos with a 5x attack for attribute erasing 5 orbs with an enhanced. So you can actually control the damage pretty well. If you just do a 5 match with an enhanced, you're doing a 25x, which is more than enough to clear out trash, and then obviously you add in additional water combos to just annihilate things. And you see, he is an attacker, and he will boost up attackers. So when he uses his active skill, which is not leveled up yet, I'm out of Bud Peas. He just does ridiculous damage. And you can see I have Hermes is an attacker, so he'll be doing some serious damage. And the rest, I don't think anyone else is. And it doesn't matter. The damage is so high you really don't need it. Now, the one thing that is not good about this team is there's not much versatility to it, not much utility. So probably, as much as I love Sumire, she has extremely low recovery. Since this team does not have an HP boost or a recovery boost, it's kind of important to have cards that have decent recovery. And she does have 2 time extents, which is really nice. But again, she's kind of lacking with that recovery. So if I were to look for other cards that can fit in well with this team, I'd be looking at cards like Awoken Karen, who makes a 3 orb board with a haste. So you get a couple extra turns there, you get a slightly better recovery, and you lose a time extent. Not that much of an upgrade. Newt is actually a fantastic part of this team with both TPAs, which really you don't use much, but a bunch of orb enhanced, and the heart enhanced, which will help with recovery. Her recovery, actually, if I get some levels into her, isn't that horrible. And what's great is her active skill at 4 turns. That makes an entire column of water orbs. It's extremely useful. So I will definitely be farming some skill ups for her as well as getting her level up, and she'll eventually find a place on that team. Other cards would of course be Awoken Isis with a 3-turn cooldown. She's a great target for a skill inheritance. She is unbindable, she bind clears, so there you're getting some utility, so when you're dealing with different dungeon mechanics, you're not going to get completely screwed over. And, you know, her own active also has a small shield, which is can be useful. 2 other cards that could definitely find their way on the team at some point would be Alresha, who, again, is a 7-turn that creates a bunch of water orbs and has a haste. Has a double skill bind resist, which is nice, and again, boosting up those hearts. So that would help with recovery, and if you use them in a conversion, they're more likely to be enhanced, so you could get that 5 orb with enhance. An honorable mention goes to the Pad Academy Sasuke. I rolled him not too long ago, if you saw the video, and he's actually pretty decent. 2 skill boosts, he has a skill bind resist, a dragon killer, a TPA, which again, like I said, isn't super useful here, and he's a 5-turn orb changer. So, and he's an attacker, so he would get that boost from Yu's active skill. So those are kind of the cards I would be looking at using. Some people have mentioned possibly using Ars Paulina since there's so many orb enhances, but she lacks a skill bind resist, she doesn't have any time extends, and I would need to get her skilled up as well. But other than that, I mean, there are some other, of course, like utility cards you could put in and sub in. Definitely looking at inheriting skills like Blue Sonia's skill or Mori Motonari's skill, things like that. And I'm a bit closer. Once I think if I finish him up, he would definitely be the target at 14 turns with a 2-turn skill charge. It's quite useful to have a 2 bi-color board with that. Anyways, enough theory crafting with the team. Let's see how we do when we hop in a dungeon. Let's hit that. Okay, we're back and we're going to hop into the current Norse challenge with Aegir Descended. This is a 7x6 board, so it's not really the best representation of what a normal gameplay would look like. But I think the dungeon before that, I forget what it was, but I think maybe Surtur, and that's all attribute required. And I just wanted to try it out with this actual team build here. So let's see what we get here. There's a bunch of turns to cool down here, so let's just match some stuff up. I wonder if we should have. Yeah, well, everyone's skills are up. I was going to say if we should have stalled, but I guess it's really not needed. Now we do have some of that stuff going on here, which could make this a little trickier than it otherwise would be. Because some of these guys, they could hit hard. We have a cooldown there, and then also with Aegir on his first turn. So as long as we can kind of heal up a bit, which, like I said, isn't the easiest thing with this team. There's no... I mean, you can see this is very glass cannon actually at 20,000 hit points, and what's it called? No recovery boost. So we're just gonna go for the 5 with unenhanced. See if we can heal up a bit, and oh, there we go. We got 2. Let's target this guy because we'd be much more likely to take him out. Oh, we take them both out. Okay. Easy enough. Alright, we have Valkyrie. She'll just put up a status shield after this, so it's no big deal. She's got 3.2 million. And, oh yeah, I forgot we're still on the cooldown, so we'll just do a little bit of matching here. There we go, generate some orbs of our own. We don't need any active skills. Yeah, we do. I hope we get them back. There we go, and we get some haste, so that works out well. Do we want to use it now? There's not too many floors in this dungeon. There's only 6, and we're on the 3rd one. I think we could feel free to use this haste without worrying so much, and make sure we're getting our skills back. So let's go ahead, we'll go there, we'll just kind of collapse, oops, put that down. There we go, let's see how that does. So we have 3 matches, and we did put in that 5 match with an enhanced. Oh, I kind of missed some of the numbers. I was looking up, looking down. It seemed like it was quite a bit, though. Let's see. Trying to think who we would want to use. I guess we get some of those sky falls going. We're going to get hit with that constrict move, so we want to take him out relatively quickly. And he's got 3.5 million. Let's go ahead and use Sarasvati. And we're not going to attack. We're just, because this first attack is not very strong. So we'll just clear some orbs, and oops, I should have finished that up. There we go. Hopefully generate some orbs that we could use, although we really didn't get too many. Kind of a bummer. Maybe if I actually do a little better matching, we could get some sky falls. Let's see what we can do. Not really. That was pretty bad. 4 combo. Let's see what kind of damage we do. A lot. A lot. That's Yu-Yu's thing. He doesn't have a lot of survivability. He's not like the toughest, but man, he will definitely dish out that damage. She's gonna hit for 16,000. I don't think I would want to get hit, so I think I'll just kill him. Yes, we'll lose a turn of cooldown, but I think that's okay. I don't know, maybe I should have saved that for looking at all these freaking orbs. Probably should have saved that for Aegir, but that's okay. I think we'll make do. I hope. There we go. Was that everything? Yes, that was all of our matches. I'm pretty sure he's going to be very dead. Yeah. I don't even know if I did a 5 with an enhance there. I was just kind of matching him up. It's a little clogged up there. Alright, so we get our Skyfall here anyways. I forgot about that. So let's go ahead. We could do this. And we could do this. There we go. So we've got plenty of orbs now. Really, the only issue is kind of separating them out. But we should be able to one-shot here, I believe. Especially with the damage boost with Yu. So let's go here. Oh, that was a real big flub on my part. Oh, there we go. We got the Skyfall. Thanks for that. Enhanced Skyfall. Let's see what we're doing here. Was that? I think it was 12 million. That the my friend there was a Hypermax. I think he did 12 million. So basically, I mean, it plays like Sarasvati, where you're making multiple water matches. Let's go and do another one. Let's. Okay, guys, here we are, and we're going to be going after Jormungandr. That's how I am choosing to say it. So if I'm wrong, I guess live with it. So again, this team is not set up to deal with a lot of dungeon mechanics, but this is not really a dungeon mechanic heavy dungeon, I guess. We're just looking at I messed up that Skyfall. We're looking at just kind of steamrolling through things. That's pretty much what we're trying to do. What you just saw right there. We're trying to just take these guys out. Ooh, we can get hit pretty hard here. Let's do this. We'll use Sarasvati. It gives us an easy 3 to make. Get some Skyfalls there. Nice. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Wow, that's excessive. This is going to be a lot of damage here. Let's see what we're looking at here. 16 million on the Hypermax one with the attack latents. That's just silly. That is just silly. Alrighty, let's see what we got going on here. Skyfall's really kicked in. I think that'll take him out. Let's see. Are we one-shotting everything here? We are one-shotting everything. Let's just keep it going. Keep it going. All right. A bunch of jammers. Yeah, it didn't touch the water. Okay, I think we're good. Not the best bit of matching, only matching up 5, but they did. Alright, now we have a cooldown here as well, 3 turns. That's kind of a bummer. But since this guy had a skill inherit, he just got pushed back towards that, and he's good to go. Let's see, how many orbs do we get out of this? Not that many, so we could only do our 5 attack. Okay, so she does the same stuff no matter what her hit points are, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I could have done a little bit better, but could have done worse too. Let's see how we do. 8 combo, even though we only hit the 5 match, and that is enough to take her out. Let's see, so we have a status shield and we get some jammers. Our first move is getting hit 14,000. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's a 50% chance on that. Because we've got no skills here. I think I might have been a little too eager to kill Echidna. Although she does hit rather hard after a quick moment. So now that we've matched up a bit, let's see, hopefully we generate some orbs. Well, that didn't work as intended, but hopefully... Let's see. Okay, well, we got to make sure we get over 14,000. If we do that, I think we're okay. So we definitely want to prioritize getting heals and getting combos, which we did not do. Got lucky with Skyfall. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we'll survive. That's the biggest hit. Whoo! That was a close one. All right, time to die. Why don't we go for? Are we gonna do too much with Hermes? Because we could always use, well, pretty much everyone but Hermes. Trying to remember what colors he changes. I think it's red. I think we'll be okay. Especially because it was not red. We'll definitely want to do this because we're doing half damage here because of the attribute disadvantage. But this is going to hurt. It's a pretty simple board. I think I'm going to use this guy. Oh, I'm sorry, use this guy. That'd be dumb to use the other one. Go over to make some space here. Then go up and over. Then connect this guy on over there. Very simple. I'm pretty sure that will kill him. We have a little cascade with the fire orbs. That is going to be some serious damage. Let's see what we do here. You have 21 million. That's definitely enough to one-shot. Okie dokie then. 21 million on the one friend Yu. Anyways, well, that was interesting. That's fun. I mean, here's the thing. I did not need to get this card at all. I have teams and cards that can clear all the content in this game, which I have not done, by the way. I'm not like a super hardcore player. I'm not the best player. But it's just fun to smash stuff. You know, this is like a much more interesting and exciting Shiva Dragon. You know, Shiva Dragon, you pretty much just steamroll through stuff. Well, this you do that while you kind of play a Sarasvati type style of making multiple blue combinations. So anyways, lots of fun. I enjoy it. I'll invest some into some of the mainstays on the team. I mean, you saw in the beginning, I'm kind of feeling out exactly who's going to go where, what kind of skill inherits I'm going to use. So I'll figure that all out. I'll farm some pluses, which is just dreadful these days. But I'll get all that stuff done, and we'll see how versatile the team can be. I mean, obviously, it can do enough damage to kill anything in the game, but with all the different and interesting mechanics being introduced, that isn't always going to be, what makes the best team. Anyways, let me know what you think. Do you think Yu's pretty cool? Do you have one? Do you want one? Let me know in the comment section down below. If it's your first time watching, please subscribe. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. And you'll see me next time.